shot. Icons everywhere here. He's painting it. He's getting a fresh coat. Hey. Wow. Yeah.
Not long after I joined.
Okay.
Yeah, this is laid out as it would have been, well.
This is the standard configuration, is it? This is what it...
Well, basically, the reason it's overhead lockers is it's laid out as it would have been in the 50s, but the seats are actually more to do with the 70s, 80s.
Yeah. I mean, you think about it, it does look... I mean, this is a pretty good interior by... You know,
yeah, I mean, the layouts... I mean, the black and white photographs really show the early days, the 50s.
Yeah.
So that's probably more what it would have looked like back then. They have the 4 seats across, and that's first class. So you sat around the table.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I expect you've then got what it looked like, I expect, through charter. That's the 3 variants they produced.
Which one is this one? Is this a...
This is the bottom one, the 800.
The bigger one, yeah.
Which would have been, what's that, 50 to 65 seats. But that's when it was 4 across.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I mean, I was actually at Heathrow when the last ever Viscount took off in 1996.
Oh, right.
They did a special flight, and the actual designer George Edwards was on board.
Oh, right.
He was on board, and the BA's Lord King, the guy who ran BA.
There's certainly bits there because that was how they demonstrated how smooth the flight was for the turboprop.
Oh, I see. Yes, I see.
Yeah, there's a picture there of them actually balancing on one of the first class tables.
Yeah.
Because I mean, prior to the turboprop, it would have been piston engines, which is what the planes behind us are.
Yeah.
The Viking and the Varsity.
Yeah.
But the thing about piston engines is you can't balance them, so you get vibration. As soon as it's off the ground, you get the vibration.
Yeah.
Whereas a turboprop, which is effectively just a jet with a shaft in it that drives the propeller.
Yeah. I mean, it was amazing what they actually did with these planes. I mean,
Vickers were years ahead of the rivals when they produced this.
Yeah. I mean, I said to the other guys, I mean, when you think what we made, I mean, a lot of it was because the government allowed at the time, they gave the funding, they said, build what you want, the creative designs.
Well, this is one of the ones that came out, I think, the Bravison Committee.
Right.
I forgot which year that was, 43, was it 43, 44
right.
or something? You'd have to look it up, actually.
Yeah.
And that's the prices, that's your prices for 59.60. What you'd have paid.
And they sort of, I mean, they were the days when the government gave them endless amounts of money. They said, build what you want. And the thing was then, I mean, there was no fear of failure. If something failed, they just discarded it, built it, discarded it, and then built another, did something else.
The other thing, of course, actually, was this came out of the Stratus chamber that Barnes Wallace convinced Vickers to build in 46, I think it was.
Right.
And that's why you've got the large oval windows. Because that came out of these structural integrity tests they did in the Stratus chamber.
I mean, you look at those windows, I mean, that's bigger than anything nowadays, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but again, this plane only went to, was it 26,000 feet?
Yeah.
So it was built to clear any mountain range in the world.
Yeah.
But it really wasn't built to go that high. But then again, back then, I expect in the 50s when this these planes were really starting to fly. There was no, there wasn't the number of planes there is now.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think actually in America they didn't have any control actually once a plane went outside the city limits. I think basically the plane could go where it liked. I think it was up to the pilot actually to take them on a sightseeing tour to wherever they had gone.
Oh. Can I sit down? Is that okay?
Yeah, sit down.
Oh. They're not very comfy, are they, the seats?
No, well these are really actually back to the time of the charter or package holiday. And a lot of the luxury had gone out actually back to the seats. But
Yeah. I mean, I've seen old cine film. I think it was actually somebody like Peter Sellers. You remember Peter Sellers?
Yeah.
He was a very avid video. He did not video, but he had a cine film camera, and he did a lot of filming. And even when he was flying, he did filming. And I remember he filmed, I think, on a Viscount, this kind of view where you have that view of the props going.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a few of the well-known people in the day who were avid video recorders. I suppose they had the money actually.
Yes, I think it was that cine film he used, and that's amazing. It's quite spacious, isn't it, for a prop?
Yeah.
It's almost like it's almost as good as a jet plane. It's almost.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know where this is on. And sometimes people get switched on.
Wow.
These are the real doors with the toilets. And then we do open in the summer actually if you get enough people.
Yeah. Does it get busy in the summertime here?
Yes, it can.
Yeah. Is it? So this is a good time to visit, is it?
Yes.
For these displays.